I'm here with my Fender Mustang LT25. Welcome back to my channel. And here is also VOX Valvetronix 20. And then I have this Ibanez here. It's Ibanez Gio, under 200 bucks. So great budget gear over here. Today we will look at if this amp is any good. And I can reveal to you that it is. It is good. But let's see why this is so good, in my opinion. You can use the timecodes of this video to jump to the section that you want to see. And also remember to check the latest price of this amp. I will put links in the description. You can check the latest price of all these, but especially this Fender, because I think that you are interested about this. It helps me to provide more content if you go through that link, and it adds absolutely no extra cost for you. So let's get into this. Overall look and the feel and quality of this amp, when you just look at it, it's solid, not the best, under $200, definitely. For example, this VOX, the quality of it looks definitely better, and maybe with the Orange Crush 20 RT that I have also reviewed and included in here in my channel. This handle over here, it's kind of, this is not a portable amp. This isn't heavy, as you noticed probably on that grab, and this handle is kind of really plastic-like. You can move it easily around your room with this handle, but it's not for really carrying this one. For example, this VOX has the better handle. Yeah, that's the looks, but this doesn't really matter. Still a solid amp for the price. Then the features. Over here we have the input for foot switch. Definitely that would be a nice addition to this amp at some point. Cable jack, input to your guitar. Then you have input to your phones, if you don't want to bother your neighbors or family members all the time when you are jamming with your new amp and guitars. And then the gain, add some distortion into your tone, adjust the signal strength at the start of the signal chain, and then the volume, adjust the loudness and the strength of the signal at the end of the signal chain. And then you can shape your tone with treble. You can highlight high-end frequencies by turning this clockwise, and anti-clockwise those high-end frequencies will smoothen out. And then the bass, low-end frequencies will be highlighted if you turn it clockwise, and anti-clockwise those will be smoothened out. And then the master knob to set the loudness of your amp. And the difference between these two is the master sets the volume in the middle of the signal chain, after the preamp but before the power amp section, and this volume sets the signal chain at the end of the signal chain, after the preamp and the power amp. Yeah, so that's the difference. And then we have this small screen. This has a tuner, maybe the best tuner that I have ever seen in an amp. It's really clear. Then the menu button. Here you can access the tuner also. You can quick access to some foot switches. If you have kind of manual foot switches, you can here change how it affects your playing. That's a nice feature. Back and with save button you can save your own presets, and with the tap button you can adjust the delay into your liking. Then we have the USB port. You can plug this into your computer and get even more out of this amp and record with it if you want. And then the power. Also you have plenty of options. There's empty tone presets. Then you can do all sorts of nice things with your presets. You can add some stomp pedals, delay, different reverbs, and you can adjust the gain and volume settings over here too, if you don't want to use these, if you are so technical. And then some kind of mods on the chorus or something else, but I'm not going to go through all of those. Yeah, so the features of this amp, really great. And then the usability, as you saw, even though that I'm not master in using of these, I'm usually not with the amps, I'm kind of simple person. But the usability of this, it's easy in my opinion. If you compare how much you can do with this and the ease of use, it's really easy to use for the versatility and all the settings that you get with this. For example, if you compare it to this VOX, when I took this out of the box, it kind of felt overwhelming, like I was about to fly a spaceship, a little bit scared, sweating, but yeah, you can learn to use this. It has more learning curve. Of course, this is a little bit harder to use than basic solid state Beckiner amp, but still, I think that this is quite easy. I would rate the usability of this amp 4.2 out of 5. And now I think that it's time to hear how this amp sounds. So let's check out some sound samples. really versatile. There is almost nothing that you can't do with this amp, and yeah, I really enjoy the tones of this. Nice cleans, Fender cleans. You get grunge, great grunge tones, rock tones, blues tones, jazz tones, country tones, metal tones. Of course, if you, for example, buy a modeling amp that costs more, maybe Boss Katana or Yamaha THR 30, for example, yeah, those will sound better in my opinion. But for under 200 bucks, this is a great option in my opinion. Now I will show you a couple nice tones with this and some nice other features that this has. Let's check these out. I want to showcase that in my opinion, with this amp and only for 5 tones of it, you get kind of same versatility and tones than you would get with a solid state amp. Of course, different solid states have different tonal features. For example, Orange amp has totally different distortion tones than this one. Maybe you can get close to it with playing with the settings of this, but yeah. And first I want to show you this Fender clean. This is, in my opinion, one of the best cleans in electric guitar amps under $200. And then I want to show you these nice lead tones that this amp offers out of the box. Let's go with the single coil here. Really nice tones. So there was 2 tone presets with this Fender Mustang. And then nice grunge blues tones. I'm going to start with the single coils. Rich. And then the neck may be my favorite with this setting. Really full and thick blues tones. I really like those. So that's 3 different amp settings with this Fender. And then the 4th one, classic rock tones. Metal lead. Rich on. With only those tones, of course you can modify these too with this amp. This offers kind of same versatility than solid state offers. So this kind of points out how versatile this amp is. And even this VOX modeling amp, even though that this offers you nice modeled tube tones, I think that this is still the more versatile one of these. But especially for beginners, I am not a beginner even though it might look like that. This is like the best option under $200 in my opinion. Really versatile amp. And especially if you're a fan of Fender cleans, You can't get any closer to those. I will show you one other really nice preset with this amp. No, I have to show you this skate punk. Nice, great old school Green Day tones, maybe not the new stuff. I don't like that. And something really clean. Super dry clean. This is great tone also. I will use the pick up with this. This sounds dry clean tones. I think this tone preset is also amazing. But now, if you want to modify it, you can do so. You hit these knobs as you would usually do with the amp. Maybe I want to add a little bit more gain, and then kind of highlight those high-end tones and then smoothen the bass a little bit. So let's hear how this sounds now. And now I still need something else with this. I really want to spice up my playing a little bit. Probably I'm going to ruin this preset, but I'm going to try still. You press this edit button, and maybe some kind of mod would go well with this one. Yeah, chorus is just what I need. I need more of this. 10, and I think 6 is great speed. Yeah, I definitely changed something for the better. No. But you can still see that you have really nice options with this, and still this is, in my opinion, easy. And then if you think that this sucks, I think so. At least then just change the tone and go back, because it was unsaved and now it should be as it was before. And I meant to show you something else. Maybe I would ruin it. No, maybe some delay. This might be, yeah, really nice options. Yeah, large hall, small room. Large hall probably sounds great. Level out a bit. This should add more volume to this delay. DJ 5 would be great. And the back. Nice flanger, Whipradome. Let's hear how this sounds. Really spooky. Acoustic sim, this is nice tone. Let's use the neck pickup for this. Great, adds a ton of versatility into your playing. Yeah, 30 out of the box, solid, great amp presets with this one. And then you can start to make your own or upload more from the Fender app. So that's definitely enough, especially for beginners. And with this 30, you definitely get started. You don't have to plug this into your PC to have fun with this and have a ton of versatility with you. This is amazing amp out of the box, but of course you get the best out of this if you plug this into your PC and add more tones and play with it. But yeah, really nice features, and yeah, it's more versatile than this VOX, even though I really like both, and I'm going to keep this because I want to get to know those tube tones, even though this is not the tube amps, but it still gets closer to tube amps than any amp that I have owned previously, so it's still great in my opinion. But for beginners who want easy usability and versatile amp, best option under $200, definitely in my opinion. So you can check the latest price of this amp by clicking the link in the description. It helps me to provide more guitar content, helpful videos, and it adds no extra cost for you. And this is a great option in my opinion. I would recommend this, definitely. And one thing that I would add to this is that you could somehow record your maybe 1 minute 30 seconds of your playing and record it and then jam with that track you recorded. That would make this just great. I really enjoyed that feature in my first effect pedal, VOX LT25. It was so much fun. Overall, if I keep the price of this in mind, as I always do when I give scores, I would give this amp under $200 rating of 4.7 out of 5. It's really amazing amp for the money, in my opinion. I really like this one. Great versatile amp. I hope that you can find some place to try this out, or maybe order this into your own home testing. And subscribe for more. Watch my best electric guitar amps under 200 videos, where these two and lots of other great amps under 200 are compared head to head. Lots of interesting and helpful guitar videos are coming to your way every week. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon.